Nice laugh, are you?
Australian legends!
Hey!
Sir, can you knock?
What's up everyone, Adam from FWCI. This is Brewstew, first time wasted. Can't wait to see what we've got in store for this one here. First of all, if you do want to support my channel a little bit further, patreon.com/FWCI is where you can do it. Or you can support Brewstew at patreon.com/Brewstew, which I personally do because I've been reacting to a lot of his videos and I love them all and they've been great content and people like watching them as well, so I'm going to give you more Brewstew. Now, YouTube really particularly scrutinizes the first minute and a half of each video. Let's just say I got stories for the end of this one, so make sure you stick around because I got a couple of things to share that I think you might find enjoyable as well. If I had the animation skills that Tyler had, I would definitely animate these situations, so you're gonna get a first-hand experience. Let's jump into the reaction. This is Brewstew, first time wasted.
Alright, now a lot of you may already know this, but I like to have a drink from time to time. And by all means, I'm no Stone Cold Steve Austin, but I like to think that I have a decent tolerance and I can hold my own. Now, of course, that's not always been the case. I mean, everybody's got to start somewhere, right? So today, I'm going to tell you about the first time that I got drunk. And of course, it's not a pretty story. It's a lot like everybody else's story about the first time they blacked out and made an ass of themselves. Oh God, the first time I got drunk, I puked in the bushes, broke up with my boyfriend, and then shat in my own bed. That's great, Aunt Carol. Can you pass the mashed potatoes, please? But I'm gonna...
Alright, Aunt Carol, calm down there. Alright, is he going to be drinking beer? Is that the weapon of choice here? Because it's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off.
Tell the story anyways, because this is my shitty cartoon channel and I feel like telling it. But before I do that...
Brewstew Films does not condone binge drinking in any way, shape, or form. Alcohol is bad for you,
I also
it makes you
don't
smell like divorce, and it's the reason why your Uncle Rick sleeps on your couch.
Aw, God damn it. Alright, now that that's out of the way, let's set the stage. It's roughly 10 years ago, and my roommate Brewer just turned 21 years old. And we're looking to celebrate. How are we gonna celebrate, you ask? Well, we're gonna fucking drink like pirates. What do you think?
I just realized that the legal drinking age in America is 21. That's going to make my stories even crazier. All right, let's go.
But since we were both broke as hell back then, our options on alcohol were very limited. After all, your beer budget's pretty slim when you're having utilities shut off on a routine basis.
How's the water going?
Shittiest beer we could find. No, even shittier than that. Shittier still, keep going. Whoa, whoa, way too far. No, we're not fucking animals, Jesus Christ. There, that's the one, perfect. So we have some friends over, we start drinking some beers and we're playing some cards. Well,
oh no, have I already reacted to this?
it's the beer. I thought it was yucky back then, which was crazy to me because my ass grew up watching Stone Cold Steve Austin two-fisted cold ones every Monday night. How the hell could I not like beer? Maybe it tastes different if you drink it on top of a turnbuckle in your underwear. I don't know. Unfortunately for me, Brewer didn't just get shitty beer to drink, he also got an equally shitty bottle of tequila. And we're talking bottom of the barrel stuff here. This ain't no Jose Cuervo. This is like Jose fucking hell the fuck no. Brewer didn't just get shitty beer to drink, he also got an equally shitty bottle of tequila. And we're talking bottom of the barrel stuff here. This ain't no Jose Cuervo. This is like Jose fucking hell the fuck no. There's a very unauthentic bottle of tequila. It's about as Mexican as my high school Spanish teacher and shit. Pico de Gallo. Por favor? Gracias. Now let me just say, learning how to drink on shitty tequila is a terrible idea. It's like trying to learn how to ride a bike as a kid on fucking Evel Knievel's rocket cycle. That wasn't gonna stop me because that night I was determined to get hammered. Do you guys dare me to take a shot for every hand that I lose? What? No, dude, that sounds like a terrible idea. Okay, do you double dare me? No, dude, are you fucking nuts? Okay, fine, I'll do it. I'll fucking...
He's dying to get drunk.
For those of you that don't know, euchre is a card game that we play out here in the Midwest. And euchre just so happens to pair very well with drinking copious amounts of alcohol. It's pretty much all we got to do.
Never heard of this game before.
For every hand that I lost in euchre was stupid as hell. I mean, for one, I blew ass at euchre. I had no business making that bet in the first place. And for two, since I never drank before, I had the alcohol tolerance of a fucking diabetic third grader. So throughout the night, I'm getting my ass kicked in, and I'm having to take tolerance of a
Poe from the... He really doesn't like the Teletubbies, does he? I'm getting a theme of that. Uncle Rick, Lindsay Lohan, then Michael's stepdad, and of course Stone Cold is at the top. That makes perfect sense.
Fucking diabetic third grader. So throughout the night, I'm getting my ass kicked in, and I'm having to take shot after shot like I'm fucking Superman. Gulp, gulp. Oh god, it tastes like spicy piss. I hate it. And contrary to games like bowling or pool, I don't get better at euchre the more that I drink. I just get shittier and shittier and shittier. Halfway through, my liver's yelling at me from the inside and shit. Stop calling Trump when you're four-suited, you stupid asshole! Are you trying to ruin us? Well, needless to say, about an hour goes by, and all of a sudden I'm fucking drunker than a stepdad at a Little League game. Gulp, gulp. This doesn't taste like spicy piss anymore. This doesn't taste like anything anymore.
Well, that's not good.
Do the first time getting drunk, I look into the mirror and I meet my drunk self for the first time. Whoa, wait a minute, who the hell are you? Oh, well, I'm the drunk you, that's who I am. I'm a lot like sober you, but shittier, louder, and sometimes I think I know how to dance. Oh, okie dokie then. Now, at this point, things start to get a little hazy, because it's at this point your brain's like, hey, you can take it from here, right? I'm gonna run down to the store and get a pack of smokes. Try not to fuck yourself up too bad, okay? Now, the last thing that I distinctly remember from that night was playing WrestleMania on the Nintendo 64, which everybody knows is...
Are you going to upgrade to No Mercy at any point soon, or what? What's going on here? WrestleMania 2000, great game, don't get me wrong.
The greatest wrestling game known to man. But since I'm drunker...
No Mercy is the greatest wrestling game known to man.
Which goes to show how drunk I was, because Brewer sucks ass at WrestleMania. I was Stone Cold Steve Austin, for Christ's sake. He's over there beating my ass with the Blue Meanie of all people. But regardless, what happened after our little WrestleMania match, I couldn't tell you, because, well, I wasn't there. I mean, sure, I was there physically, but my brain was off getting a pack of Marlboro Reds, remember? But according to everybody's testimony the next day, apparently I stood up on the couch and yelled something to the effect of, fuck the Blue Meanie. You guys want to see me do a drop kick for real? And then to nobody's amusement, I did a haphazard missile drop kick into the air and totally obliterated my shitty end table that I made in woodshop. Now that everybody's drop kick into the air, do a drop kick for real? And then to nobody's amusement, I did a haphazard missile drop kick.
The sound effect, Mari.
Now that everybody's staring at me like I just ruined Christmas, I decided to do my finishing move. And that, of course, is where I throw up on the floor like a newborn baby. Oh, sick! What kind of circus shit is going on here? And just when you think I couldn't possibly make an ass of myself anymore, I fucking stick my hand in my own puddle of throw up. Now, why the hell would I do something like that? Well, again, I have no idea. I wasn't there. But I think I was just trying to make sure that it was all real. Like there was no way that I did that. This isn't my puke, is it? It doesn't feel like my puke. Well, it's at this point that everybody's just about finished with my fucking theatrics. So they cart me away, take me to bed like I'm a child. But just before they close my door, my drunk ass has the audacity to wish Brewer one final happy birthday. Hey, happy birthday. Blech. Oh, God. The next morning, I wake up with what I would call a hangover from hell. My mouth tastes like the inside of a porta potty. My head feels like it was shoved up an asshole of some sort. I stumble out to the living room that now looks like a fucking crime scene from an episode of Law & Order, and I'm totally baffled. Whoa, what happened? Who the hell broke my end table? I got a B- on that goddamn thing. You did, you stupid drunk idiot! And then you fucking played patty cake with your puddle of puke like some kind of sick asshole. So needless to say, the moral of this story is pretty simple. Number one, don't drink a bunch of shitty tequila like it's the end of the world. Number two, don't make shitty bets on euchre when you suck ass at euchre. And number three, don't put your hand in your own throw up like some kind of drunk animal and ruin the whole goddamn birthday party. The end.
Nasty. Nasty. That was a weird reaction for me because I feel like I've seen that video before, but I checked all of my uploads, I even checked all of my files that I've done, and I can't find anywhere that I've reacted to this, but so much of that rang a few bells in my head. So I don't know, if there's a video out there somewhere of me reacting to this, enjoy the second reaction, because it's been forever since I maybe have seen it at some point, or maybe I'm just combining a bunch of other Brewstew reactions and getting stuff mixed up. But that was very, very funny. You should not have been making that bet. You got no business making that bet. That was an absolute terrible idea to make. But it's funny, I've been like that before, where you just start like making bets about like, I can do whatever, and if I don't do it, I'll drink. Like, I'm the kind of person who has made challenges like that in the past, where people are looking at me like, okay, well, whatever, sure, go ahead. But you gotta have a bit of a drink and a challenge. I love a good drinking challenge. So this video is called First Time Wasted. I'm gonna share a couple of quick stories here. First one is, I guess this is, you could probably call this wasted, but it wasn't really. I just got sick. Next door neighbors having a housewarming party. I had 2 beers at that. I was about 14 years old, and when I went to bed that night, the room started spinning. I got up, was running to the toilet door, and went blah all over the side of the door. Blah. And my old man had to get up and and clean it while I went back to bed and fell asleep and nursed my hangover. The first time getting really properly messed up, just quickly, I got convinced to buy a bottle of Mississippi Moonshine. I was 14 at the time, hanging out with all the older kids and all my KFC friends. And it was a crazy, like, 18th birthday, which is the age of, like, legal drinking age in Australia. So there was alcohol going everywhere. I was drinking beer. I was drinking UDLs, which is like a vodka lolly water kind of thing. I got absolutely shellacked that night. And I was rapping, which people hadn't heard me rap before. I actually made friends from that, like, friends that I still have to this day, because they were like, holy shit, we didn't know that you could rap. So that was a crazy... honestly, a pretty positive, not positive experience, but it was a very, it was a good night. There was no real bad stuff that happened that night. But the first time I ever got wasted on a green substance, you know, the old devil's lettuce, if you will, the old Yandi, the bit of a jazz cigarette, if you please, bit of chiba. I was somewhere in my teenage years and I was staying with a friend. He had to go out for work. He left at about 4 o'clock and he was coming home at about midnight. There was a mutual friend there. He let me try something for the first time, and when my mate got home from work, all the doors in the house were wide open, including the doors inside the house to rooms that I had absolutely no business being in. All of the lights were on in every single room in the house, and I was passed out on the couch. And he came in and he was just like, what the fuck is going on? Why is like every single light in this house on? I didn't have any explanation for it. I think I was probably sitting there and I heard something and I was like, what is this? What did I just hear? That's my prediction, but it's anyone's guess. But let me know in the comments what you thought about this one. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. And if you have seen me react to this somewhere at some point, please let me know, because I looked for it. I got like a quarter into this and I stopped. I was like, why is this sounding familiar to me? So maybe this was just something of Brewstew I saw before I started the channel or something, maybe? But whatever's going on, I enjoyed the hell out of this. Let me know in the comments if you enjoyed it as well. And as always, everyone, be well, stay safe, look after your friends. See you on the next video. Peace.